The relationship of Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodriguez is one of the most attractive in the sports world. They also happen to be parents to 5 spectacular children whom they seem to love very much. Despite not being the biological mother of some of them, Georgina has stepped into the role massively and has made Ronaldo love her all the more for it. The first and oldest child just happens to be their heir apparent to his father's throne and name Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. With this name, great things are already expected of him in whatever he decides to do. More so given that he seems to have chosen the beautiful game as his career, just like his father. At 12, he's already one of the most famous kids on the planet, and as such, his life seems to be a growing topic among the public. One particular one we'd like to discuss may come as a surprise. Has Junior already been allowed by his parents to have a girlfriend? Who is this girl in the picture with him? Stick with us as we tell you the answers to these questions. Despite growing up with one of football's GOATs as his father, Junior seems to live a rather down-to-earth life. His father, having grown up poor and on the streets, has ensured this and does everything in his power to raise him not to be spoiled. From refusing to buy his son the latest iPhone to deleting his Instagram, Ronaldo wants Junior to enjoy his youth, to meet family and go out and play with friends in the real world. Due to this, Junior ends up tagging along in plenty of Georgina's adventures as seen on her Instagram, while also being around plenty of family all the time. This has enabled him to be aware of where he comes from, while also having many friends around his age who will be loyal towards him. Ronaldo is a very involved parent and as such has already begun taking his son's footballing life very seriously. Junior often accompanies him to work out where he is shown multiple different techniques and exercises to get the best out of his body. He also trains him in their garden, polishing up on basic skills such as passing the ball and ball control. The biggest part of Junior's life that his father has taken, though, just happens to be one of Ronaldo is very passionate about, which is his nutrition. He knows the kind of sacrifice required to get to the top and as such, limits what his son eats. Don't get us wrong, he isn't forbidden from eating anything unhealthy, but instead has to have it in moderation, after which he can work it off in the gym. He is all about Junior enjoying his youth but wants to instill discipline in him, so that he can be aware of what it takes to be great. With this kind of hands-on upbringing, you wouldn't expect Junior to already be allowed to have a girlfriend, but what if he already does? Our first piece of information comes from Georgina Rodriguez herself. Earlier this year, she was the subject of a Netflix documentary titled, I Am Georgina. It dealt with her rough childhood and how she became the person she is today. A large chunk of it also dealt with her life as it is now, and as such included a lot of information regarding her talking about her children. There was a segment in the documentary where Rodriguez talked about Junior having a girlfriend at the age of 11. She said, I think it's funny that Junior has a girlfriend. I already told him that I have to meet her and give him my approval, even if I'm not a very authoritarian mother. Case solved then, or not, as she may have just been mistaken in thinking he had a girlfriend, when in fact she just happens to be a friend. With Junior getting into his teenage years, we all know how hard it is to get information from them. Given that she said it in a documentary for the world to see, it must be something that even Ronaldo is aware of. So now we ask, could this girl in the picture be her, the elusive girlfriend? Well, to determine this, we have to go through all our options. We have 3 of them, but which one is correct? First is the obvious one, that she is actually his girlfriend. The option based on Georgina's words has a lot of weight. Despite his upbringing, Ronaldo may have allowed his son to have a girlfriend, whom he was pictured within a cute hug. Sounds like Georgina would like to meet her though and ensure that she is a good woman worthy of her son, while also telling Junior to always treat her with respect. Given his standing, people will always be out to befriend the young man just for his connections, and this is a reality check we are sure his father has already told him about. This must be another reason why they are wary of the people he hangs around with. But let's keep going with the options to see which one is true. Secondly, she could just be a fan. Given his parentage, Junior is already one of the most famous children on the planet, and this always comes with fans. Many times people recognize him when he comes from training and asks to take pictures. He never makes much of a fuss and almost always stops to appreciate his fans, taking pictures and even videos with them. Could this girl just be a fan he met and the picture leaked online? We don't think so, as they seem too close for that. Lastly, could she be one of his cousins? The Aveiro family is large, and a quick trip to Ronaldo and Georgina's Instagram can confirm this. During their holidays, they are often pictured with plenty of family around them. She could be the daughter of one of Ronaldo's siblings or cousins, and this would thus account for their closeness. Junior has mostly grown up around family, and given that this girl seems about his age, he could have grown up with her and been friends for a long time. This is the option we are gonna go with, as the two seem close but friendly. But we can't completely disregard the other two, as either of them may be true as well. Either way, since Georgina already spilled the tea on her son's life, we can only assume that Junior already has a girlfriend. Hopefully, she isn't too nervous about meeting the Ronaldo family and turns out to be a pleasant young woman. While it's natural for fans to be curious about Cristiano Ronaldo Jr.'s personal life, it's important to remember that he's just a child. He deserves his privacy just like any other child, and it's important that we respect that. Cristiano Ronaldo has always been very protective of his son's privacy and has never shared much about his personal life. As fans, we should follow his lead and respect the privacy of his family, while we may never know the identity of Cristiano Ronaldo Jr.'s secret girlfriend. It's important to remember that he's just a child and deserves his privacy. Let's focus on supporting him and his family in their future endeavors, both on and off the football pitch.